Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that affects literally all of us, the hidden dangers of our digital lives. I mean, everything we do is online now, right? But that convenience comes with risks. So we're going to break down what those risks are, and more importantly, how you can stay safe. If you find this useful, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. And definitely check out the resources I've linked for you in the description. All right, let's jump in.
Just think about your day so far. You probably paid for something with a tap, scrolled through your social feeds, maybe even filed away an important document in the cloud. It's all so incredibly convenient, and honestly, who would want to go back? But this digital world we've built, well, it has a side to it we don't often talk about.
And that's the big question, isn't it? With every click, every login, every single online transaction, we're leaving behind a trail of data. And that trail can make us vulnerable. So you have to wonder, just how secure is all this digital convenience we've come to rely on? To really get to the bottom of this, I want to tell you a story. Let's meet Rahul. He's a young professional, probably a lot like you and me. He uses the internet for pretty much everything: work, banking, staying in touch with friends. His story really captures the two sides of our modern lives, the incredible convenience and the potential cost. So, one evening, everything changed for Rahul. He got an email. It looked normal, nothing out of the ordinary, but a single click. Just one tiny, seemingly harmless action was about to completely unravel his sense of security online.
So here's how it all went down. The email looked totally legit, right? It had his bank's logo, the official colors, the whole deal. It said there was an urgent security issue with his account, so he needed to act fast. That sense of urgency is what got him. He didn't really stop to think. He just clicked the link, landed on a website that was a perfect copy of his bank's, and typed in his username and password. And just like that, the trap was sprung. The next morning, he woke up to find his bank account had been drained.
You can imagine the shock, but that shock quickly turned into a need for answers. How could this have happened, and what else was out there? Rahul started digging, and what he found, well, it was like pulling back the curtain on a hidden and pretty scary world of digital risk. The first thing he learned about was the umbrella term for all of this: cybercrime. It's not just one thing, it's this huge category of illegal activities online, all designed to steal money, your personal info, or confidential data from companies. And this is what got Rahul: phishing. It's so common because it's so clever. It plays on our trust. Scammers create these fake emails that look like they're from a company you know, your bank, a streaming service, anything, to trick you into giving them the keys to your digital life. But it's not always about tricking you. Sometimes it's a direct assault. That's hacking. This is when criminals find a vulnerability and break directly into a computer system or a network. Their goal might be to steal massive amounts of data or to just cause chaos by shutting down services we all depend on. And sometimes the consequences get incredibly personal. With identity theft, the criminals don't just steal your money, they steal you. They use your name, your address, your social security number to open new credit cards, take out loans, all in your name. It can create a mess that takes years to clean up. And then there's one of the most terrifying types of attack out there: ransomware. Imagine this. You turn on your computer and all of your files, your family photos, your work projects, everything are locked. A message pops up demanding money to get them back. They are literally holding your digital life hostage. It's a true nightmare that's crippled individuals, hospitals, and even entire cities. So as Rahul learned about all these threats, he could have just felt defeated. But instead, he discovered the other side of the coin. He learned that there's an entire industry dedicated to fighting back, a powerful concept that acts as our defense in this digital battle: cybersecurity. So what is it really? Think of cybersecurity as our digital shield. It's not just one thing, like an antivirus program. It's a whole collection of practices, technologies, and smart processes, all working together with one mission: to protect our computers, our networks, and our data from all those attacks we just talked about. And why does it matter so much? Well, for you and me, it's about protecting our personal data and our finances. For businesses, it's absolutely critical for keeping their operations running smoothly and for earning our trust. And on a bigger scale, it even protects our country's most critical systems, from power grids to financial markets. It's that important. So, armed with all this new knowledge, Rahul was no longer just a victim. He felt empowered. He decided to take control. He started to completely transform his digital life, putting what he learned into practice to protect himself. And you know what? The things he started doing weren't super complicated. He began creating strong, unique passwords for every single one of his accounts. He turned on that extra layer of security called two-factor authentication, where you get a code on your phone. He got way more skeptical about random emails. It was these simple, new habits that totally changed the game for him.
But Rahul's journey didn't end there. What started as this awful negative experience actually lit a fire in him. He became fascinated by it all and decided to turn his ordeal into a career. He went back to school, got certified, and eventually became a professional cybersecurity analyst, the very person who helps protect other people from going through what he did.
Rahul's story, I think, teaches us a really powerful lesson. Keeping our digital world safe isn't just a job for the experts or for big tech companies. It's actually a responsibility that we all share. It starts right here with us, with being aware and being educated.
At the end of the day, it really boils down to this. No single person or organization can fix this alone. It takes all of us. Governments, companies, schools, and individuals like you and me. We all have a part to play. When we all practice good online habits, we're not just protecting ourselves, we're helping build a safer digital world for everyone.
So I'll leave you with this question. What's one simple thing you can do today, right after this, to make your own digital life a little bit safer? Maybe it's finally setting up a password manager or turning on two-factor authentication for an account that you've been putting off. Every small step really does make a huge difference. Thanks so much for tuning in to The Explainer. Don't forget to subscribe, and for more info, click that link in the description. Stay safe out there.